channel. So today I'm going to show you the Ride or Die tag, and this was done by Jaclyn Hill, and I didn't get tagged by anybody specific, but I thought this was a really cool tag, and I thought it would be cool to discuss with everybody my Ride or Die products, the ones that I can't live without. If I was on a desert island, I would only take with me. So if you want to see what they are, then just please keep on watching. Okay, so for primer today, I'm going to be talking about the Urban Decay B6 primer spray, and I love this primer. It's the only one I ever use, and I don't think, like, normal primers for me, at least I haven't found one that I love to death. I feel like they normally, like, pile up in, like, little balls on my skin and just don't work for me, but this one keeps my makeup on all day. It is super smooth, and I just really, really like that one. So that is definitely my Ride or Die, like, primer. As for foundation, I actually don't have it with me because I just ran out of it, but it is the Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation. This is one of my favorite, hands down, foundations I've ever used. It is so incredible. It makes my skin look flawless. It is not drying. It is very moisturizing, and overall it just looks really, really good on my skin. I purchased at least 2 of these, and I just ran out of my second one, so I need to go repurchase it, but it is the best foundation I have ever used, my Ride or Die. If I know that I need something that's going to look great on my skin and I don't want to have to try a new product and second guess myself, I always reach for that one because I know what it will look like on my skin and I know how it will work and how it will last. So that's definitely my Ride or Die foundation. For concealer, I have 2 of them. I know you're not supposed to have 2, but they do different things. So for an under eye concealer, I have the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Concealer, and this is super, super great, but I only use this under my eyes or to highlight my face. So that's why I separated the concealers, because my other concealer is the Maybelline Master Conceal, and this one I use solely for blemishes or problem areas on my skin, and I feel like this is super good for problem areas and blemishes because it matches my skin tone really well and covers them great. And this is super nice and doesn't crease under my eyes and is really good for under my eyes and brightening and really adding the nice illuminated look. So these are my Ride or Die concealers, and they both do different things for me, and I literally could not live without the both of them. So for powder, I have the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and this one is so beat up. The lid is shattered and just messed up, and this powder is almost empty. I have gone through probably 10 of these since I started using this powder. This is like just my all-time favorite drugstore powder. If like I need to set my foundation or just anything, I just really, really enjoy this powder. I like the finish. I like how it keeps my foundation on. It keeps me matte for a long period of time. So overall, this is definitely my Ride or Die powder. Then on for setting powders, which I think is different. This is like if I'm gonna bake with or anything like that. It's definitely the RCMA powder, and this has only been in my life for like 4 months now, but I can't imagine doing my makeup without it. It is so good. It literally looks like a porcelain doll once you like bake it into your skin or just apply it all over. And this is what I use every single day to set my under eye concealer. I will bake it under there and then take the rest of it and dust it all off and blend it over the rest of my face, and I just feel like it makes me look flawless. Like, it's so finely milled, and it's only like $10 to $15. I don't remember the exact amount, but it's so cheap and it's so incredible. So definitely a Ride or Die for me, and definitely check it out if you haven't because it is so, so nice. Then now I have another Ride or Die foundation, and this is for the drugstore category. So I have a high-end one, which is the Benefit Hello Flawless, and then I also have a drugstore one, which is the L'Oreal True Lumi Match Cushion. This one is so, so nice, and it's just one of the, like, the cushion ones that you like put in, and I like to dab my beauty blender in there and then dab it all over my face. Dab. And I just feel like this is incredible. It gives me a really nice look to my skin. I look glowy but not like oily, and since I have oily skin, I don't want to look oily. I want to look, I don't know, glowy, because I have combination. I have like oily and dry, so I like to look glowy but not cakey and oily, and just overall I think this is incredible. But like I said, I know we're only supposed to have one, but I have a high-end one and then a low-end one, just so like, you know, if you want to try one of them out, you don't want to spend the $40 on a foundation, you can go out and get like one for $14 and it's just as good. Then for my next Ride or Die product, it is a bronzer, and that for me is very, very easy. It's the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and this is in the shade Medium Deep, and this thing is so nice, and I haven't hit pan on it, and I've had it for so long. It just smells so nice, and I love putting it on my skin. 1, because it smells good, so once you're like buffing it on, it just smells like chocolate. But 2, I just think this is a really nice color for my skin tone. It adds a nice glow without making me look like I'm orange, and it just overall, it's one of my favorite. It looks just so good on my skin. I've always used it. So this is definitely a Ride or Die for me. And then my next thing is blush, which is a Too Faced blush, and this is in the shade Your Love is King, and it's this nice like berry pink shade. And this, you wouldn't think is a wearable color, but I like to dust a little bit of it on my skin, and it gives a nice pinky, like, rosy shade, and this is my everyday, blush. Like, if I don't know what to pair, I'll just put that on, or like, you know, usually people would do like a neutral blush if they have crazy eyes, but I do this. Something about this for me is just, I wear it every single day. For me, it's a neutral shade. I don't put it on too much, so it just looks like I have like a natural flush. And I have it on right now, and it doesn't look very like pinky on the skin. It just gives me a really nice natural flush to my skin and makes me look a little bit more lively without making me look like I have clown cheeks. So definitely my favorite blush. Then of course for highlighter, my favorite is the Becca Champagne Pop Highlighter. This has just changed my life in the highlighting game. Like, it is just, first of all, the Becca highlighters are just incredible to begin with. And this color is just, oh my god, it is beautiful. It's just such a nice like champagne shade, and it is very finely milled, so when you put it on, it's not going to be super, super powdery, and just it looks really, really nice on your skin, and I just, my go-to. Like, if I don't know what highlighter to do and I want a good one that I know is going to work, I go to this, no matter what. Same with like, that's why I know it's my ride or die, because if I don't know what to do, I'm like, oh, well, of course, I'll just choose Champagne Pop. That works. So definitely one of mine for me. So then for my ride or die setting spray, it is the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and I'm actually out of it because I suck and run out of things and don't go and buy them at the store because I'm lazy. But I am out of that, but it definitely is my ride or die product. It helps me make my makeup last all day, and it gets rid of, I really like it because it really eliminates the look of the powdery like cakiness on your skin and can help make it look just very flawless, and overall just helps your makeup last all day. So that is definitely a ride or die. My next thing is a contour palette, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And as you can tell, I have hit pan on a few of the different shades, and like, just so nice. This was my first contour palette I bought, and I've bought another one since, but I always reach for this. This is my favorite. I love the shade Fawn in it, which is the one that I use to contour every day. I just think it looks really, really nice on my skin. I think it does a great job at contouring. I love the banana shade in this. It makes my under eyes look super, super bright. Pretty much everything about this palette is just a win, and I just love it. Love it. Then on for my ride or die eyeshadow palette. For me, it's definitely the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. I have hit pan on almost every single shade in this palette. I just haven't hit pan on the black and the really, really shimmery color, and that's just because those aren't go-tos for me. But the 4 shades in the center, which is like the 2 light browns, the like 2 nudie shades, I have hit pan on. Like, if I want to do a simple neutral look, if I just want to wear winged eyeliner and something neutral, I'll just take the like light tan color that matches my skin tone a bit all over my eyelid, and then I'll put one of the browns in the crease, and then darken it up a little with the darken up a little bit with either the darker brown or the black, and it just, this is a go-to look for me. Like, if I want something very natural, yet I just look put together, this palette is the one for me. That is why, like, I need a new one soon, because my 4 favorite shades are almost completely gone out of the palette, so this is just overall one of the best palettes that I've ever used. It's the one I reach for the most. If I don't have this, like, I'm upset. Like, I literally bring this with me everywhere I travel. I'll bring this and then one that has a little bit more color range, but overall I reach for this one the most, so this is definitely my favorite palette. Then for my primer, I have MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, and this is just a really nice skin tone shade. And for me, I have veins on my eyelids, and I don't think it looks nice when you can see it through like your eyeshadows, or even if I'm just wearing like plain like eyeliner, I don't like that you can see my eyelid veins. So I always will use this, and I will set it with either Foxy or Walk of Shame from the Naked Basics palette, and then I start with my eyeshadow or my eyeliner or whatever other makeup look I'm going to do, or whatever I'm going to put on top. But those are always my 2 base products that I constantly use. And if you watch some of my tutorials, you'll see that this is like my go-to eyeshadow primer, and I always set it with like a nude or skin tone color, and it's either Walk of Shame or Foxy from the Naked Basics palette. I just don't show it every time, but oh my god, my favorite look. It gets rid of my veins, it sets everything, makes it good for the eyeshadows I'm going to put on top, and overall I just think it looks the best at coloring my veins, and overall just looks really good on my skin tone. So that's definitely a ride or die product for me for sure, because without it I would be very upset. The next 3 things are my last ride or die eye products. So the first one is my eyeliner, which is the Kat Von D ink liner, and this is my obsession. Like, I don't necessarily wear like pencil eyeliner that much on my waterline because I have smaller eyes and I feel like it closes me off, but every single day I will either wear a winged eyeliner or just plain line across my eyelid using this. This is incredible. It is my favorite one I have ever used, and I've used so many trying to find the best one. and this is it, because this side of my eye is a little bit more hooded than the other side, so sometimes my wing will transfer into my crease, which is not a cute look, and I feel like this one never does it. I never have the problem with it. It's waterproof, it lasts forever, and it doesn't crease on me, which is the best, and it doesn't transfer to my eyelid, which is a problem I have, because you don't want to be out about and then just look and you're like, oh god dang it, I look like an idiot. My freaking thing is transferred and I look dumb. So Ride or Die, hands down favorite eyeliner. I always repurchase it. It is my absolute favorite no matter what. Then for my Ride or Die mascara, I have the Maybelline The Colossal Volume. This has been my favorite since like middle school. This is the one where like sometimes, okay, so I'm a mascara junkie, so I constantly will try new mascaras and just rotate them in and out, but this is the one that I always go back to. Like if I run out of one of my high-end ones or another drugstore one, I always go back to this when I don't know what to try. It's my favorite. It is just, it's the best. It makes my eyelashes look super nice. Hands down, my favorite mascara ever. Then on for eyebrows, my favorite brow pencil is going to be the Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. I am obsessed with this. For a while I used the Brow Definer by Anastasia, and then when this line came out I bought this just to try it out, and I haven't stopped using it since. And I probably will never go back to my Anastasia because I love this so much. It just does a really good job at helping me draw the like brow, since I don't have much eyebrows, so I have to draw most of my shape on, and I feel like it just looks really, really nice. It looks a little bit more natural than the Anastasia ones did on me, at least. So definitely a Ride or Die for me. So then I have two more makeup Ride or Die products. So the first one is a lip gloss, and this is the Lorac Lip Luster Cream in the shade Tiara, and this is just like a nudie like shade that is like, I don't know, I'll swatch it for you. It is this like very nude, like orangey, like peachy shade, and I love pairing this on top of any lip color. I don't care what it is, what color, like that is the one that I always put on top to make it a little bit more muted or just more glossy, and just overall I really, really like how it looks on my skin. So I really like that one. And then my last Ride or Die makeup product is a liquid lipstick, and I was going to find a lipstick, but I don't have one that I love that much. Like I just bought one a couple months ago that I really, really love, but I don't know if I would call it my Ride or Die yet, so I'm just going to skip on that category because I mostly wear liquid lipsticks anyway. So my Ride or Die liquid lipstick is Lolita by Kat Von D. Oh my gosh. This shade is incredible. I love like the nudie, like rosy pinks with like the hint of the brown and the mauviness. Just, oh my gosh, this type of color is my absolute favorite to wear. I pair it with everything. I wear it in the fall, summer, winter, spring, I don't care what season. It is just overall my favorite color to wear. So this is definitely the one that I always reach for. There's a few different ones by ColourPop that I also love, but this is the one that I reach for the most, and I love this formula so, so much. So definitely would have to say that Lolita by Kat Von D is my Ride or Die liquid lipstick. Then that is all of the Ride or Die makeup products, but I didn't have a few of them because there's a few products that I don't really care for that much. Like, I don't use pencil eyeliners, and I'm not the biggest fan of like lipsticks or single eyeshadows, and just different things that I didn't include. So I thought I'd include a skincare Ride or Die product for me. And these are something that I've used since middle school and I swear by. They are the Clear Soul Rapid Action Pads, the Ultra ones, and these are incredible. I started using these in middle school because I used to get like pimples all over my face, and like I used to get pimples all over my face, and I still get acne, but it's not bad. I just get a few breakouts here and there. But this is something that I always use, so I will cleanse my face, wipe it down with one of these, and then do moisturizer, serum, or whatever else I'm going to put on top. And these are just incredible. I feel like these really, really help keep my skin under control, keep my breakouts subdued, and I feel like now I only break out, you know, once a month when it's the time of the month. But this really, 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 I don't think I'd be able to live without it. It is my favorite skincare product ever. So that is it, guys. That is my Ride or Die makeup tag. Let me know in the comment section below what are some of your Ride or Die products. I love to try new things and see what people like would and could not live without. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Also, check out Jaclyn Hill's video in the description bar. I will link it for you. It's super, super good, and I love a lot of the products she talked about as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. I post videos every Wednesday. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye! You're so cute, Talon. My cat is literally rolling in front of me on the couch, just looking the cutest he's ever been. Yeah, you're so cute. Diet Coke break. Really like eliminates it.